Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon Ducks. The Longhorns will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oregon's offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Williams looking for a man. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Smashes through the tackle. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to take off. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Back to pass. He's got him. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Moves away as he feels pressure. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Well, it's a really nice job there on that 3rd down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed that...
They got him! It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. So Texas's offense will go to work for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run.
Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Manning. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they strike first.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
Yeah, and that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. And the Ducks with They're working that left side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for third down. Now you can bring up the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Fires to the tight end. They stop him before he can get to the first down marker, but he does cross the 50 and now to be fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lockett. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There's some intensity on that one.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Now facing a third and long. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big third down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. No hesitation, no trying to baby the... Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Manning. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Good right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead down a little further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And I like the alertness by this defense. First and goal, usually a running type situation. They were ready for the pass, broke on the football, and that could have been a huge play for this defense.
Right on the money. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Williams will pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Unloads to the wideout. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Ducks are on the move. They'll leave it with him. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another first down.
Run the football. It's always been the staple. We can go back as far as you want with the Oregon teams. The ones that were good, they were built on the running of the football, the physicalness. Run the ball, baby.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all want to move quickly. Williams looking for a man. Bringing the heat. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. And this one splits the uprights. That'll close the gap to 14.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal in their first 3 possessions. Oh, he wants it all. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds a soft spot in the middle. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Longhorns will punt this one away. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Williams will pass. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Turns it loose. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Ducks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's McCutcheon. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for a deep man. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Longhorns will hustle to the line. Back to throw, it's Manning. Buys a little extra time. Got out of trouble and throws. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's the handoff. And he waltzes in for the score. set for the point after. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw. The screen. He's got wheels. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Hunt is on its way. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Finds the tight end. At midfield, he's got moved. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it first and 10 inside the 40. The hand to the running back.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere.
There he goes. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point in the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Got the quick pass. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Williams looking for a man. That's caught. It's Lockett. And they pick up just a few on that completion. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today.
The Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Texas offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man to the left. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. Across the field. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Finds his man. It's Lockett. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Williams will pass. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Ducks decide to punt it away. Touchdown, Texas! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
Gets the back moving. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the first down. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They feed him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Slips through the line. Touchdown, Longhorn! Stealing a score on special teams. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
It'll be 3rd and long. Williams looking for a man. Their pass not closes. He got thrilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Ducks will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Cradles it at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Simon. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Throws to the wideout. Quickly complete. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. into the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. The give on the inside. Runs through a tackle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. First and 10. Right back to the well. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a...
Breaks into the open. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Central Michigan needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Mount Pleasant behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kent State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to pass. It's Tollefson. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Jackson fighting off the defender.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt. You throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
They'll run the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Creates a little space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the